Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot and welcome to the new series that does not have a name, but might not ever get one actually. But bottom line, I have found out how to download modded files of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 with updated characters, new moves, new auras, things like that. And we're gonna go and we're gonna do some CPU versus CPU fights. I'm sure I explained a lot of what's going on in the update video that I put out the other day. If you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check it out because the update video is going to have a lot of info in it. But what we're going to be doing here today, first off, I would like to thank, hold on, let me look at the name here. I'd like to thank iManji Mods for this ISO. His ISO is the one that I'm using. I will link his YouTube channel in the description down below. He also put up a very simple to follow update video on how to kind of get these mods installed and working and everything like that. So I do got to give props to him, whether he ever sees this video or not. This is his, this is sort of his build that we're using, and I owe him a lot for that. But what is this series? What's going on here? If I haven't explained it already, if you didn't get the full story from the update video, this is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And aside from the Raging Blast games, this was one of the better games that featured a thing that I used to use in my channel a lot that kind of disappeared with the Dragon Ball games. Then is CPU com versus com battles, where we get to sit back, we get to watch the fights happen, I get to commentate. I love doing that. A lot of people wonder, why don't you just play the game? But if I play the game, if I'm good at the game, it's going to be unfair. I'm probably going to beat the computer every time. Whichever character I am would beat the computer. That would be less entertaining to watch. So we sit back, we do com versus com fights. I used to do this stuff on my channel all the time. These are the settings. I have it on dual time infinite. They're just going to fight till they're done. CPU levels set to very strong, all that other jazz. Kind of the kinks I've worked out in this one. But who are we going to have fighting today? It's been given away in the title already. I plan on doing a lot of stuff. I plan on doing a lot of fun stuff with this. But for now, we're gonna start off basic and we're gonna move forward from there. And hopefully we'll have enough content. Hopefully we got enough fighters in this that you guys will be able to appreciate it. It won't lose its touch. It won't lose its touch. That's what we're hoping for. But today, as you guys have saw in the title, obviously we're going to be using General Blue, like I said, as it was stated in the title. And General Blue is going to be up against Videl, but Great Saiyan Woman Videl. No, that's actually not the case, but they don't really have these menu screens figured out yet as far as the mods are concerned. They don't really have the menus good to go. So I want costume 1. There we go. So it's going to look a little bit different in the menu. Sorry if this is a little bit weird for the first run through. I am still working at the kinks. I am still very new to this. Where do they want to fight at? Where did General Blue and Great Saiyan Woman want to fight at for an epic beginning? City Ruins Night could not be more appropriate. No, so as the title obviously says, it's not going to be General Blue versus Great Saiyan Woman Videl Costume 1. It is actually going to be, I don't know why I'm building suspense. You guys have already seen it in the title. But we're going to be looking at Super Saiyan 4 Trunks versus Rose versus Goku Black Rose. And the question here is, I feel like this is a fun one to start off with. It's kind of like, what would happen if instead of, oh god, Trunks starting off strong with a Final Buster, but oh my, Rose moves out of the way, Goku Black moves out of the way on that one. I'm going to commentate this fight, but I wanted to bring up the idea first. What would happen if, let's just say, Trunks was stronger when Rose showed up, when Rose showed up and Zamasu tried to take over and all that shit? What if Trunks had been stronger and maybe Trunks had the ability to go Super Saiyan 4 at this time? I know it's a very outlandish thought, but he didn't go back to, Goku or Vegeta. Maybe the time machine never got set up. What if Trunks had just been slightly more capable? And this also brings up the fight in a very convoluted way of, which one ends up being stronger, GT or Dragon Ball Super. So as it starts out now, the health bars are relatively even. A lot of back and forth trade. Rose with a little bit of a lead here, but Trunks now starting to get some attacks off, planting him in the ground like a Christmas tree. Sorry, I got caught up in the fight. You don't really plant Christmas trees. You pull them out of the ground, then you just lay them next to a wall in your house somewhere and throw shit on it. That's how Christmas works around here. Trunks with a dodge. Ooh, a full power blast to the face. But I was wondering what you guys were thinking. So, first of all, I want to bring this up because since I've kind of been inactive on the main channel for a while, I haven't got to talk Super with you guys as much as I would like. I haven't got to talk Dragon Ball Super. I haven't got to talk those kinds of things with you guys. So this leads me to bring up a couple of questions. First of all, what do you guys think about the, you think there's a difference at all in power between the Super Saiyan Blue transformation and the Super Saiyan Rose transformation? If there's a definitive answer out there somewhere, like it's said in the manga or Toriyama said in an interview, or that's clearly stated here, by all means, feel free to educate me, let me know. I haven't been as into the Dragon Ball knowledge and all that stuff as I used to be. I've kind of faded out a little bit. I let Super build up for a couple weeks before I watch it and catch up on the arcs, just so I'm not waiting week to week is what I'm trying to say. But do you guys think there's a power difference between Super Saiyan Rose and Super Saiyan Blue? Because I personally believe that Rose is just sort of Goku Black's form. of Super Saiyan Blue. Oh God, what is this? Trunks tried to flash through it, but he failed. He ended up flashing himself into it, and all of a sudden, Goku Black ties it up with that maneuver. The Witness Super Saiyan 4 is a power-up. Goku Black also has a power-up, and he is taking it to Trunks. Now, Trunks had a lead for the longest time, but Goku Black trying to hit the most divine roast of 2017. He misses it, floats downward. Trunks able to stay on his feet. This match is very close. A lot of you guys might say, like, oh, Trunks is down a whole health bar. But let me tell you from my experience in setting these matches up, these matches can flip on a dime. Or Super Saiyan Rose is going to take it right here with a melee combo. He's just going after Trunks. Trunks is not able to save the universe. Super Saiyan Rose didn't even use the pull-out method this time. And there it is. There's your first fight in the books. We might be looking at rematches in the future. Also, if this video ends up being kind of short, I want to look at the possibility of maybe doing best 2 out of 3 matches, because that went kind of quick. This is sort of the first day. This one's sort of a test run, so we're just kind of feeling it out. But no, my question before still stands. Do you guys think that Super Saiyan Rose and Super Saiyan Blue had different power levels? Some people seem to think that Rose might be a little stronger than Blue. I don't think I believe that. I think that Super Saiyan Rose is just Goku Black's form of Blue. He's got a different kind of energy. He's got that different kind of, like, he's still God energy, I guess, but he's Supreme Kai. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But I think it's just his form of Blue. I don't think they're that different in power. If they were to line it up, then again, finding power levels and scaling power levels as far as Super goes, especially in the Trunks arc, is all sorts of wonky, because it got really, really weird. But that is going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoy this new series. You should be looking at some kind of outro screen that's going to ask you a very important question here in a second. If you decided to stay this long, you will hopefully have an influence on this series in one way or another. I think I might crank these up to best 2 out of 3 fights in the future. Let me know what you guys think of the new series. That's going to wrap it up with me. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Thundershot. I'm out. Peace, late. I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Hey everybody, hope you guys enjoyed the first fight in the new BT3 Unnamed Fight series that we're going to be doing here on the channel. 2 things about the series I wanted to point out. First thing is that we are going to be bumping up every single one-on-one fight to a best 2 out of 3. It just works out better, gives you more bang for your buck, helps the matches go on a little bit longer, and gives us a more definitive answer of who would win in the CPU versus CPU battles. The second thing I would like to point out is at the end of most of these fights, I would like to give you guys a choice on what you guys want to see in the future. So at the end of almost every single one of these, I'm going to present you guys with 2 different future fight options, and I'll allow you guys to pick which one you want to see the most for the next fight that comes up. I think I'm going to stick to some sort of maybe like a Wednesday, Saturday schedule or something like that. But I want to allow you guys to pick which fight you want to see most next. And the fight you pick will be the next fight that comes up, and the fight you don't pick might get put on the back burner. Maybe we bring it back up in a week or 2, or, you know, maybe we bring it back up after a couple episodes have gone by, and then it makes its appearance at a later date. But I want to allow you guys to choose between 2 fights I've already set up, which one you guys would like to see the most, so you can vote for that in the comment section down below. And the first option I'm going to give you guys to choose on is we've got a one-on-one fight between Golden Form Frieza and a what-if scenario of Golden Cell. If Cell actually managed to come back and get a Golden Form, you can pick on the fight between Golden Form Frieza versus Golden Form Cell for the next fight that you guys see. Or the other option is going to be Beerus going on with another what-if scenario. Beerus taking on a new form Goku, What would happen if Goku were to achieve a new form and take on Beerus one-on-one? So I want you guys to tell me in the comment section down below which one of those 2 fights you would like to see most next. Either type in the comment section Golden Frieza versus Golden Cell, or type in new form Goku versus Beerus. Now we'll make sure that fight, the one that the most people pick, the one that the most people vote on, will be the next fight that you guys see on this channel. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the new series. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thundershot out. Peace, late. Catch y'all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.